The man behind the deadly Minnesota lawmaker shootings is back in court today. Vance Boelter faced a Hennepin County judge for the first time, officially beginning his state case. Thank you for joining us at 5 on air and streaming. I'm Lauren Lemanchek.
And I'm Kevin Holmes. Today's hearing comes less than 2 weeks after a judge sentenced Boelter in his federal case after admitting to killing House Speaker Melissa Hortman, her husband Mark, and their dog Gilbert, plus shooting State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, and the attempted shooting of their daughter Hope.
In his state case, Hennepin County prosecutors also charged Boelter with 2 counts of first-degree premeditated murder, 4 counts of attempted murder, cruelty to an animal, and impersonating a police officer. Lou Raguse was in the courtroom this afternoon and leads us off tonight. Lou?
Lauren and Kevin, Vance Boelter has already received life in prison after pleading guilty in federal court. And today, we received no indication that a guilty plea will come swiftly in state court.
The children of Melissa and Mark Hortman, along with Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, shook their heads in court as convicted murderer Vance Boelter sounded defiant less than 2 weeks after he apologized and was sentenced to life in prison in federal court. Boelter has taken responsibility for murdering the Hortmans, for shooting the Hoffmans and shooting at their daughter Hope. But at the end of his first appearance in Hennepin County Court for state murder charges, Judge Juan Hoyos allowed Boelter to speak and ask questions. Boelter complained about health problems he's suffered since being jailed, saying he lost 36 pounds in 49 days. He claimed the FBI refused to take a full statement from him. And he asked Judge Hoyos if the court has authority to bring Senator Amy Klobuchar to court to testify. Boelter claimed he traveled to Washington, D.C. at taxpayer expense 5 times since 2015 and met with Minnesota officials, including her. When Boelter was arrested last year, he made wild claims in a letter written to FBI Director Kash Patel that he was secretly trained by the government and recruited to assassinate Klobuchar and others. Those conspiracies never came up in the federal case, where Boelter agreed to plead guilty and accept the life sentence. Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty has wanted to continue pursuing the state case in part because it could not be subject to a potential presidential pardon. The Hoffman's family attorney in a statement wrote, "Today is the next step to ensure accountability. The state has an obligation, just as the federal government, to hold him accountable."
And Boelter's next court date is September 2nd. If he's convicted in state court, he would receive another life sentence. As to where he would serve his time, though, the federal sentence would take precedence.
So, Lou, I have to ask, what does Senator Klobuchar have to say about all this?
Well, just in the last 10 minutes, I received an email from Senator Klobuchar that says, "We found no record of my ever meeting or speaking with this murderer who will be spending the rest of his life in prison. This is the second time he has falsely brought me into his tormented web, and no one should be giving him attention."
All right, Lou, thank you.